Hey Julia, it's your big day. We love you. Hope you have a lot of happy times. Love you. Oh, our best memory. Oh, we have a lot of those. I would have to say our car rides all the time and talking about everything under the sun. And the day she was born, I was very excited. But that's our best memories. Our times together.
My name's Sydney and I'm Julia's younger sister.
My name's Kirsten and I'm Julia's friend.
When we were younger, I used to beat Julia up, and my mom went in the room one time and I was holding Julia by her hair and punching her in the head.
Well, 2 years ago at the beach, me and Julia, where we stayed together, and it was during the hurricane, and we were freaking out.
Okay. Hi, my name is CG, and I am Julia's big sister. Probably the funnest memory I can remember in my mind right now is when Julia was like 15 or 16. She was kind of old. We went to the Velocity Air, or the jumping place where you like jump on the trampolines. And Julia threw up in front of everyone and like started crying like a big baby for her mom, and it was just funny. It was embarrassing for sure though.
I'm Rebecca. Julia is my sister-in-law. So it's wedding day, Julia. So we're so happy for you. We hope it's the best day ever, and we love you.
My name is Bailey and I love you, Julia.
I'm Kate. I'm Julia's favorite cousin. Yeah. I'm Julia. I just want you to know I played a big part in helping your lips look not crusty today. Yeah.
And I'm Stephanie, Julia's other cousin. And I made you go on a date with Josh because you were too nervous and too scared, and you absolutely hated the boy. So your fault.
Okay, my name is Savannah and I am Julia's favorite friend. And my fondest memory of Julia would probably be we went to the ladies' meeting in the mountains and she got to meet the whole fam. But then we had a life or death situation driving back in the fog and we could not see. And Julia was probably the most nervous in the vehicle. But in reality, Jared and I are so excited for you and Josh. We cannot wait for many, many more nights at the house watching movies and eating snacks, s'mores, whatever y'all want. And we're so excited for y'all and we love y'all.
Hey, it's Amanda, your best friend since kindergarten. Still can't get over the fact that we realized my guinea pig was dead after 3 days. And I'll miss torturing my brother with you, but I hope you have a happy life and good luck in marriage. I love you.
I'm the mother-in-law to be. My fondest memory of Julia is the first time I saw her at a Valentine banquet. She served Josh, and she kept giving whatever he needed. She kept saying, "Josh, you need this. Josh, you need that." Julia is a very special young lady, and she's a daughter that I've never had. That I hope my relationship will grow real close to her, and that I love her very, very much, me and Keith. And I hope me and Keith be there for her for anything that she needs. And her and Josh have a good life together and keep God in their life. Love you, sweetie.
I'm Taylor. I've known Julia since she was 7. She's my husband's cousin, so that makes her family to me. A good memory that I have of her was just recently when her and Josh got engaged. Josh kind of pulled me in and helped me, or let me help them get their stuff together, and we surprised her in the mountains on our family vacation around Thanksgiving time. And I'm just so happy for her and Josh, and glad that they're gonna make hopefully a long relationship out of this and have a great marriage. Okay.
My name is Matt Johnson. Everybody calls me Scotty in the family. I've known Josh since we were little, grew up together. That's my first cousin. Some of my best memories with Josh was swimming in his house. He used to get up, get out the pool, drop his pants and shake his little thingy at everybody and run around. And then he had a huge crush on Daisy Duke. Oh Lord, Daisy off of Dukes of Hazzard. And he used to go and she come on the TV. Oh boy, he used to run up to the TV, lick the TV, kiss her, run away, tell his daddy, go back and do it again. And after that, one of the things when he started fishing, he was young when he started. He used to eat the worms, the actual bait worms. He used to crack them open and chew them up like they're salty, I guess. Josh used to love it. But, you know, Josh has been a good friend of mine for a long time, more than just family. And he's had my back through a lot, I've had his. And Josh, if I could tell you anything on marriage, communicate, brother. In all honesty, communication is key. It works both ways. I've been married 9 years. You know my struggles. And, brother, I'm always here for you if you need me.
I'm Dalton Craven. I'm the brother of the bride. That's how I got to meet Josh. First time I met Josh, thought he had 2 blooms in his chest. Come find out, he's just built like that. But some advice to give him, some kind of funny advice. Everybody's always told me, a happy wife, a happy life.
John Bridge, been friends since probably 6 years old. Best memory was when Josh and I ran across a yellow jacket's nest and I beat him out the woods butt behind naked. So he saw every little jelly roll on me.
My name is Chad McMillan, Joshua's cousin. Yeah, we used to go fishing together. There's one we never forget. My boat seat broke and I almost fell. I'll never forget that. Yeah, all I gotta say is Joshua, good luck. And, love you, buddy.
James, Joshua's cousin, pretty much his brother. We grew up together, always been together. Not really too many funny stories, always been serious about fishing. Always beat him just about every time. Good luck, especially with Julia. Good luck and love you.
Jared Griffith. Josh, I've known you for probably about 2 years, probably the least amount of all your groomsmen, but you truly are my best friend. I love you. You enjoy you both. I mean, the world does. Probably the funniest story I got was, I think, our first time fishing together, and we're using 8-pound test on it. You set the hook like you're swinging a 40-pound braid. About broke it, caught a 6-pounder wrapped around a power pole. So it was just all around disaster, but I think we caught 24 pounds that day. Hopefully Julia lets us have many more days like that. Love you, man.
My name is Gabriel. Joshua is my cousin, and he taught me to stay to play football.
Hey, I'm Caleb Gibson. Me and Josh have been super close friends ever since we could almost walk, really. We went to school ever since first grade, and favorite memory with Josh is from high school baseball. He was at second base, and I hit it in the scoring run to win region for the first time in school history.
Hey, Chandler Crosby. Known Josh a little while through school. Got a little bit closer to him through Julia. Ain't got much to say, but my marital advice to you would be choose your battles. Save your argument for the right time. When you know you want to go fishing, that's when you save your argument.
Well, it was almost a year ago today that I proposed to you. We've been through a lot in the last year, and I wouldn't want to be with no one else. And I appreciate everything you've done for me and for my family. And I'm ready to see you today. And I love you, and I'm ready for you to be my wife, and I'm ready to get life started with you. I love you.
I am Josh's dad and his best man. I appreciate you, Josh. You outdone me in everything that I've done in life. I'm very proud of you. I think you got a good girl, and I think y'all gonna make a fine family. I hope you have a great life. That's it.
Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin if I can't help falling in love with you? Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you. Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you, for I can't help falling in love with you.
Good to have you here this afternoon to celebrate the special occasion for these two young people and their families. Before we get started, we're going to pray and ask God, our great God and Father, to bless the services. Our Heavenly Father, we are so thankful to be here today as we see Josh and Julia, Lord, become husband and wife. Lord, I pray that you'll give them a wonderful marriage together. Bless their families, Lord. We thank you for those that turned out this afternoon. Lord, may you get honor and glory in it. In thy name we pray. Amen. We gather here today to celebrate these two in holy marriage. They've dated for 2 years. Dating days end today. Amen. The days of meeting your parents are somewhat now over, but there'll never be a day that you should not honor your mom and your dad. Because of the rearing of these two young folks, we need to ask this question. Who giveth this bride away? Who giveth this room away? Jesus' first miracle was at a wedding. When I think of that, I think of that that God is actually the author of marriage. We get that from the book of Genesis. God united Adam and Eve, called them husband and wife. The Bible uses words of marriage, words like husband and wife. As a matter of fact, the Bible says a lot about husbands and wives. We read this in the book of Ephesians. Wives, submit yourselves to your own husbands as unto the Lord. For the husband is the head of the wife, even as Christ is the head of the church, and he is the Savior of the body. Therefore, as the church is subject unto Christ, so that the wives be unto their own husbands in everything. But listen to this. Husbands, God says you love your wives, even as Christ also loved the church and gave himself for it. So ought men to love their wives as their own bodies. He that loveth his wife loveth himself. So John says you love her, you're actually loving yourself. For this cause shall a man leave his father and mother, shall be joined unto his wife, and they two shall become one flesh. So we understand that today, that these two, in holy matrimony, will no longer be two, but will become one. As you look at each other, first of all, you better learn to adapt. Changes are coming. And Josh, can I say, you better get ready. She will too, but seriously, you're going to change through life. And in many ways, learn to adapt. Number 2, respect each other. Number 3, be faithful always. Number 4, trust each other. Number 5, have a sense of humor. Learn to laugh. Laugh when you can, because the earth is full of anger today, so learn to laugh. Be careful with your money. God, amen. Be careful with your money, seriously. Have some children. We talked in our time of counseling about having children, and they do plan on having children. How many? We don't know. Number 8. Live for today, but look toward the future. Have family devotions. Be active in church. There are many more, but these are 10 things that I believe will help your marriage go. Josh, do you this day receive Julia as your wife? Will you, with God's help, love her, cherish her, protect her, and provide for her in sickness and in health, riches and poverty, in the good times and the bad times, so long as you both shall live? Do? Then repeat after me as you look at Julia. Julia Craven, I love you. I love your smile. I love your laugh. I love your warmth and your compassion. I pray that God will give us many years together. Will you this day become my beloved wife? One. Julia, do you this day receive Joshua Kyler to be your husband? Will you, with God's help, love him, cherish him, and honor him? Will you stand with him in sickness and in health, richness and poverty, in the good times and the bad times, so long as you both shall live? Repeat after me as you look at Josh. Joshua Kyler, I love you. I love you in many ways. I want him to hear this. I love your strength, and I love your simple calmness. I love how you hold my hand. You this day take me to be your beloved wife. Yes. The book of Ecclesiastes has an unusual verse in it. It's a verse about a threefold cord not being easily broken. And these two today are going to make that an example in their wedding. And so as they step to do that, let me tell you what's going on. Today the bride and groom are going to symbolize and seal their commitment, braiding together the cords of three strings. It symbolizes the joining of one man and one woman and God into a marriage relationship. Marriage takes three, both of you and God. As you can see, there are three cords that the bride and groom are going to braid together. The middle cord represents their God, Jesus Christ. Your marriage will be guided and built upon His authority in your life and how you live. The right strand represents the groom, and the left strand represents the bride.
Here's my hand, it's yours to hold. I give myself to you.
Here's my heart, please make it yours. I give my love to you.
We are two becoming one. Here I am, here's all of me. You have all that once was mine.
And here's my promise, I'm yours to hold. I'll stay here by your side.
We are two becoming one.
Place that thing upon you, and these fingers for left hand, and repeat after me. With this ring I thee wed, wearing so all others to know of my never-ending love and devotion. With this ring I thee wed, wearing so all others to know of my never-ending love and devotion to you. Having exchanged your vows, your rings, unto God and this company, I pronounce you husband and wife. You may now shake hands. You may now kiss your bride. Amen. I want to present you this afternoon, Mr. and Mrs. Josh and Julia Kine.
Put on your white dress, yeah, cause baby, it's a good day for marrying you. I call my mama and daddy, baby, you call yours too. Put on your white dress, yeah, cause baby, it's a good day for marrying you. I know you by now, which means I know what you're thinking about. Your friends, they keep asking about us with every day passing. It's time this fairy tale came true. Baby, the sun is shining, dogwoods are coming in bloom. Put on your white dress, yeah, cause baby, it's a good day for marrying you. I call my mama and daddy, baby, you call yours too. Put on your white dress, yeah, cause baby, it's a good day for marrying you. We got all we need. I'll find a ring if you'll find a shady tree. My friend, they're all buzzing, words out, everyone's coming. Better tell them to bring a preacher too. Baby, the sun is shining, dogwoods are coming in blue. Put on your white dress, yeah, cause baby, it's a good day for marrying you. I'll call my mama and daddy, baby, you call yours too. Put on your white dress, yeah, cause baby, it's a good day for marrying you. It's a good day. about to get better. How every dream is about to come true. No reason to wait, we got the weather, we just need our Baby, the sun is shining, dogwoods are coming in blue. Put on your white dress, yeah, cause baby, it's a good day for marrying you. I'll call my mama and daddy, baby, you call yours too. Put on your white dress, yeah, cause baby, it's a good day for marrying you. Baby, the sun is shining, dogwoods are coming in blue. Put on your white dress, yeah, cause baby, it's a good day for marrying you. I'll call my mama and daddy, baby, you call yours too. Put on your white dress, yeah, cause baby, it's a good day for marrying you.
Mr. and Mrs. Joshua Beaker. Seeing as how you have some very fertile territory, not to mention the rest of the world at your feet, stepping out for the first time ever.
It was no accident, me finding you. Someone had a hand in it long before we ever knew. Now I just can't believe you're in my life. Heaven smiling down on me as I look at you tonight. I tip my hat to the keeper of the stars. He sure knew what he was doing when he joined these two hearts. It was no accident, me finding you. Someone had a hand in it long before we ever knew.
I tell you, it was, as well as you look like you managed to get through that one, we're, Josh, we're going to let you have the dance partner. And then you can go up and, oh, there it is. Step over. Okay, Craven. Come in and join you to a girl.
She won't let me help her tie her shoes. No, Daddy, I can do it myself. When she don't get her way, she'll cross her arms and hold her breath. She's a handful, she's a mess, digging in the dirt in her princess dress. Goes from tiny tornado to sleeping on my chest. God bless the boy that melts the way I do. When she smiles at him the first time, he'll be done or he'll be through. Give him patience and kindness and a heart that's full of her, and the sense to know just what she's worth. 'Cause ain't nobody ever gonna be good enough. So God bless the boy she decides to love. I hope his daddy's teaching him how to shake my hand and look me in the eye, and taking him fishing and busting his butt when he ain't acting right. I hope he's in every prayer his mama prays, and learns to work for every dollar he gets, and has a sense of humor gonna need it for a girl like this. God bless the boy that melts the way I do. When she smiles at him the first time, he'll be done or he'll be through. Give him patience and kindness and a heart that's full of her, and the sense to know just what she's worth. 'Cause ain't nobody ever gonna be good enough.
Nice round of applause for the kids. Give it a 4. Yes, very good. And now, if we can, there, Joshua, if we get you to come back out, Josh, and bring your mom along with you. There you go. There she is. There she is. Miss Karen? Pretty Little Blue Price song for you.
Boy, you're gonna know it all. You'll think you're 10 feet tall, run like you're bulletproof, and total a car or two. Boy, you're gonna hate this town, wish you could burn it down. That fire in your eyes is 20 counties wide. But boy, you're gonna love 17. And boy, you'll do some stupid things. You're gonna drive and kiss and throw a punch and grow up way too fast. You're gonna drop the ball, hit the wall, and break some hearts like glass. I know you will, 'cause you're a part of me, and a part of you will always be. A boy, you gonna be so stubborn. You get that from your mother. I already see it now. You weren't built for backing down. Boy, there'll be a small town night. You'll fall for her sky blue eyes. When she's in your hands, you'll think you're a man and not a boy. She'll make you lose your mind. Boy, she'll be every reason why. You're gonna drive and kiss and throw a punch and grow up way too fast. You're gonna drop the ball, hit the wall, and break some hearts like glass. I know you will, 'cause you're a part of me, and a part of you will always be my boy. the day I watch you leave. But boy, you're gonna come back home, you're gonna settle down, but you won't feel the way I'm feeling now.
Give it up for him. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause.
Baby, it's been a long day, baby. Things ain't been going my way, you know I need you here. You clear my mind all the time. And baby, the way you move me, it's crazy. It's like you see right through me and make it easier. To please me, you don't even have to try. Oh, because you are the best thing. You are the best thing. You are the best thing ever happened to me, baby.
Hello, everybody. Hey, how are y'all? Thank you all for coming. For those of you who don't know, I am Julia's oldest sister. My name is CG. And I would like to start by saying how incredibly lucky I am not to only be called Julia's sister, but to have the opportunity to stand next to her on her big day. Living life growing up as Julia's big sister has had its ups and downs. For example, when me and Julia were little kids, we would take baths together. But that didn't last very long. We'll talk about that later. So I get this one on him to let me take showers. But with that being said, Josh, if she's having any bathroom issues, all you have to do is run her a warm bath and make sure we take its course. Okay, we have all asked ourselves, what is love anyway? It is unpredictable and sometimes it makes no sense at all. But it is the strongest thing in the world, and I'm so happy the two of you love each other the way that you do. As if Josh has an option. To be able to experience the value of love, you must have someone special to share it and experience it with. I know that Julia and Josh will grow together in the joy and love that it takes to last a lifetime. Julia and Josh, you guys remember that it's not about how much you say I love you, it's about what you do to prove the unconditional love. May you two show your love for each other each and every day from this day forward. You'll never be alone. As husband and wife, you will always have each other. To be able to find your soulmate is a true blessing, and I believe Julia and Josh has found that in each other. So let's raise a glass to the bride and groom. Here's to love, laughter, and happily ever after. I love you guys.
Alright, many of you great folks know me, but for those of you who were unfortunate to not know me until today, my name is John, and I would like to call myself one of Josh's coolest friends. Josh by no means had an easy job at choosing which groomsman he wanted to give a speech at his wedding. First he called his most successful friend who said no. Then he called his smartest friend who said no. Then he asked his most attractive friend who said no. Then he called me. And I said, Josh, I can't say no 4 times. So here I am. All jokes aside, Josh and I have known each other for a substantial amount of time. Almost to the times we were both still in diapers. Our great friendship began at Miss Carla Nettles' daycare, where Josh grew to be a second brother to my sister and a brother to myself. There were days at daycare that Josh drove me crazy because all he wanted to watch on the one television that all us kids shared was the Dukes of Hazzard. Kid you not, we would sometimes watch the same episodes over and over and over. And go figure, I could tell you what was happening next. Later in life, we started school. Josh at North Waldeboro and I at Northside Elementary. With the start of the dreaded school life, our friendship grew apart. But with the help of Red Football League, the pause didn't last forever. I still remember to this day that our coaches would call Josh Bus, and I could never figure out why. Until one day, the coaches lined Josh up, high up in Oklahoma, and he flattened me to the ground. Afterward, Josh pulled me up and said, "Buddy, I wish our coaches didn't line us up together, because I really didn't want to do that to my best friend." From there on out, our friendship grew even stronger. But before I end this, I have one last story. A story that Josh probably hopes I forgot an interesting night. Josh and I were in our teens, and we decided to go four-wheeling in the woods. We were having a great time in the woods until something I personally would never forget. Josh was driving, I was the passenger, and just so happened we ran over a yellow jacket's nest. At that point, Josh was not getting torn up, but I was. So I jumped off the four-wheeler, about, I would say, 600 yards in the woods. I beat Josh out of the woods, and he was driving the four-wheeler. So when Josh made it to the woodlawns, all he saw was naked John running through the yard because I was butt behind naked. So Julia, you saw me today in a dress, but don't let him tell you he ain't never saw a naked man. Now to end things. Hey, Julia, you looked absolutely stunning today. As we all knew you would. I hope you're enjoying your special day thus far, and I am sure collars, ties, and hairdos were up to your expectations. It's great that Josh found him a young lady that could bring him as much joy as you have brought him. Josh, thanks for asking me to be one of your groomsmen today. It's been a pleasure and privilege to do so. Always remember I have your back and that you'll be a brother from another mother and father. So as long as you treat your bride with dignity and respect. To both of you, I can see how happy we make each other. And I wish you nothing but the happiness for your future together. Always remember to keep God at the center of your marriage. And lastly, they say you don't marry the person you can live with. You marry the person you can't live without. And that sums up Julia and Josh. So now, ladies and gentlemen, if you will, please join me in raising a glass to a happy everlasting marriage.
Okay, so technically Julia is supposed to say this, but she said she won't make it through, so I'm going to read it for her. But this is Josh and Julia's thank you letter to all of you. First, we would like to thank all of you that are here to celebrate Josh and I becoming one. Everyone that is here has had some part in our story, and we are so grateful. Josh and I getting married would not have been possible without you, so we love each of you for coming today. Secondly, we would like to thank each of our parents. Without them, this whole wedding wouldn't be possible. They have put so much time and effort into making this day so perfect for us. If you were to tell me 2 years ago that my dad agreed to let Josh propose to me, I would have thought you were joking. So Dad, thank you for saying yes. You don't know how long I prayed for a man as good as Josh. I can't thank each one of you that has had a major part in this wedding individually, but I want to thank all of you for dealing with me and my attitude. That is the important thing. I know without God, none of this would have been possible. He sent me a man with a great raising and great parents. I can never thank his parents enough for always keeping him on the right path and for teaching him that God is always number one. I may be getting married young, but I believe I'm following God's will for my life. Our marriage will never survive if we don't put God first. To everyone who had a part in raising me, I thank God nightly for you. I am known as a lot of things. Raymond Craven's granddaughter, CG's sister, Robbie Murdoch's niece, and so much more. Today, I became Josh Connor's wife. I knew he was the one I was going to marry when you met my mom and stayed with me afterwards. You have never failed to make me smile. I know this day is hard for both of us because we are celebrating without some of our favorite people. But I know they are looking down on us tonight, knowing that their dreams have come true. Their dreams of us finding the right person that we have always pray for. I'm so thankful that God let our paths cross. I love you all so much. So with that being said, let's dance the night away.
Come on, folks, give it up. There you go. Come on.
From the dark and lonely street to the bright side of the road, we've been lovers once again on the bright side of the road. Little darling, come with me. Won't you help me share my load? From the dark and lonely street to the bright side of the road. And into this life we're born. Baby, sometimes we don't